welcome back to Creative Readers, etc., the channel where we do creative things that sometimes involve reading, etc. Jazz hands. Yes, I have a kitten right now. She's being a crackhead, so I'm trying to keep her from running. See? Crackhead. She's being a crackhead. So I'm trying to keep her from running around and disrupting my intro, so I'm just holding her so she's not making a butt ton of noise because she's a loud little kitty. But in this video, I'm super excited to bring you some really fun, cute, and easy DIY Valentine's Day cards. These are all super easy to make. I literally didn't spend any money on them because I just used stuff I have at home. They're easy to put your own twist on if you don't have all of the supplies I used. And I really want to see you guys' recreation of these. So we have an Instagram that I'm linking down in the description. Tag us in your recreation so we can see them because I think they're all really cute and I'd like to see you guys try these. Got this video up on time. I know you only have a week, but they're super easy to make. They didn't take me very long at all. So I hope you guys enjoy and have fun making them or just watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video for more creative, bookish content. This isn't bookish, but creative content and also bookish content. And etc., of course. What are you doing? Comment down below your thoughts on this video. We love seeing comments. It really makes our day. And like this video so other people can see our awesome content. Without further ado, let's get right on into the video. So this first one is super duper simple. You can take as much or as little time on this one as you like. I literally just drew a rose with some other flowers and wrote a cute, simple Valentine's Day message, coloring it in with my watercolors. You can do whatever you want. It's really simple. I used watercolor paper for this because watercolor was my paint medium. But it looks super pretty, and I'm sure whoever you give this to will love it. If not, they just have no sense of art. So this next card is probably my favorite, but it's also the most complex, so as you can see, I go into detail. I recommend using a thick paper for all of these, but on my demos, I'm using thin copy or, I can't think of the word, colored paper, we'll just call it for now, craft paper, construction paper, that's what it's called, construction paper. But basically what you do for this one is you draw any shape on the bottom of your card. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the bottom if you don't want it to be, but it's just what I find the most convenient. For this one, I just did a circle, but on my actual card, as you can see, I did a heart. And then using that, you kind of use it like a stencil to draw the shape onto the bottom layer of the card. You only cut the top shape into the top layer of the card. And you cover that with washi tape. I do skip the actual putting down of the washi tape, but you want to make sure that you go all the way to the top of the line so you don't have any weird angles. You don't have to use washi tape. If you don't have any, you could just color it in with a design. It's up to you, but I used washi tape because I think it's cute, and I had some pretty washi tape that I thought would go with the pink Valentine's Day colors, and then I just used this gold one for my demo. Then, going over it with the cutout that you have from the top, you kind of use that as a stencil to cut out the extra washi tape and peel it off, so you just have like a fun little design on your card. And peeling it is really satisfying. I mean, you leave the washi tape that's in the shape, but you can see what I'm doing here. That'll give you a better idea than my words can. And then you can just write whatever you want on the card, and you have a cute little homemade washi tape design stencil card. If you're wondering what the names are on these cards, by the way, I was making them for our book club Valentine's Day party. So there's your bookish content for the week. Haha. And I just used these as examples of fully finished cards. This next card is perfect for that special bibliophile in your life, and it's super simple to make. I literally took a page out of a book I have no intention of reading. I made one of those poems that I can't remember the name of, where you pick the words out of the book, and then doodled on it and wrote a cute little Valentine's Day message. Super pretty, and it took like 5 minutes to do. The other card that I made also took like 2 minutes. I took a piece of scrapbook paper and wrote a cute little message. It's kind of an inside joke between us, and then did some doodles. This one is really fun. It's a foldable booklet card. You can make it with 4 sections or 3 sections. You could probably make it with more. I made 4, but I also show you how to make 3 here. You fold the card from the middle to make the sections the way I'm doing it. I don't really know how to describe it, but you can see what I'm doing here in normal time. And then I also show you how to make the 4 sections with a piece of black construction paper. And then you can draw whatever you want on the folds. I did a kind of Bob Ross inspired for mine because the person I was making it for, Maddie, you know Maddie, happens to like Bob Ross a lot. So I did that, and I put a cute little Bob Ross pun pickup line type thing just because I felt like it. It looks really pretty, and I use purple because that's her favorite color. But again, you can put whatever you want on these, customized for the person you're making them for. They're super cute. If you wanted to glue like Polaroids or photos in this, it would also be really cute. I think that could be adorable, and I really want to see someone do that. I just don't have access to Polaroids, but that would be a great thing to do there. And then on the outside folds, write your cute little message or put to, from, whatever you feel like. This one is a fun little origami inspired card. I measured out a piece of paper. I did mine 4 inches because it had to fit in a tiny box, but you can do yours as big or as small as you want. Probably wouldn't do it any smaller than 4 inches. I made a 4x4 square because you have to do a square to get the parts even, but I mean, if you want to, then go for it. I'm not telling you you can't. I'm just saying it'd probably be really hard. And then I folded it in half crosswise, like diagonal, so it could make a triangle, and then I did the same the opposite direction, so I had a guide as to where the exact middle was, so that I could fold the corners up the way you would make it for those little fortune teller thingies that I'm pretty sure everyone made in elementary school, to get them even and make a tinier square, and that way you have a little box in the middle to write a message. Then I would fold the corners up again, and I painted the middle just because I wanted to be extra. And I sealed it with wax, but I kind of made a mess while doing it. So if you have a wax stamp or a better way of doing it than just pouring a candle on top of it, go for it. I just wanted to be a little extra. Do whatever you want with it, go crazy, but that's how I did mine, and I think it looks cute. I mean, it did seal, and yes, I did use my candle to dry it, the paint there, but it's okay. Let's just pretend you didn't see that. This one is also one of my favorites. I had this parchment paper that I got from a Renaissance fair. Obviously, not everyone has parchment paper on hand, but whatever works for you, some kind of yellowy paper. And then I put a Star Wars pun, so you'll see me looking up a reference of R2-D2, and I burned the edges. And yes, I used my calligraphy pen just because I felt like it since we were using parchment paper. And then I rolled it up and sealed it with a tiny bow, and it looks really cute. So this was the last card. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!